Hello and welcome back to another episode of City of Gangsters. I'm still sick here, so my voice is gonna be a little bit worse than usual. Last time we took out some hooligans and because we needed some money, and I did some recuperation off camera here just so that we can have our guys ready to go. It was basically skipping two turns. So we've angered this other crew here, so I think we're gonna go clear them out as well, just so they don't cause some problems for us. And now our delivery route is working properly, which is great. Our operations are sufficiently supplied. So let's get started here. We got some alcohol as well, so we're gonna try and sell that. And but first, let's take care of this girl here. So we also want to take some brick wine so we can bring to this guy to finish the quest. And you know what, I'm gonna take some money as well because we want to finish the other one that just requires us to give like $1,500 or something like that. And I think we'll have enough. So let's take, well, yeah, that should be enough. But not give it to him. Give it to this guy. Right, so something like that. Cool. So let's take care of her. Can you do us a favor before you die? You can help us with our friend in common. Sure, do that. Why don't you help me with this fella here, Clarence Burke? Cool, thank you very much. And he will introduce us to someone else, which is just great. But unfortunately, you won't live to see it. So she is dead, and our main guy is roughed up again, but I don't think we'll bother recuperating him for now. And we got some 86 bucks, which is not bad. So who needs this brick wine? He does. What about this? Alright, let's take care of this first. Give him the money, and we now have backroom winemaking. Cool stuff. So what does this mean? Can we upgrade this operation further? Let's see. Yep. We can produce counterfeit wine, which consumes brick wine, which doesn't make any sense because if we upgrade to this backroom wine operation, then we won't be able to produce brick wine now, won't we? So this requires us to have an additional brick wine operation as well, which just seems like too much of a hassle. So we won't be doing that just yet. And for the rest of it, let's give this guy his brick wine. And this guy can't do anything else. Let's go to the next turn. Cool, we got a new corner. These are descending, but they're paid off. Sold some brick wine, sold some applejack, all that good stuff. So let's have our front expand further here. First, can we sell some of this beer keg and gin? I believe the gin could be sold at the hotel, right? Yeah. And the beer can be sold somewhere here. And can we use this to gain some relationships? see, gym and beer keg. So this building, and this building. So he kinda likes us. And she kinda likes us. Alright, let's go. Let's start with the front first. Because expansion should always be our top priority. Alright, let's collect some money first. I guess we need to do that. And we will be expanding next to these guys' territory, which is kinda getting dangerous now. Bootleg brandy. That's interesting. Okay, what do you want? $750. We might do that at some point. Okay, what corner joint here? I think it was this one, right? Let's have them start paying up. And they won't do it, unfortunately. What about you? Alright, they don't like us too much, so they will have a harder time. One guy accepted, which is good. Alright, so who was buying the gin again? I keep forgetting. Right, we wanted to sell to this guy here. And we don't have the action points to do it, unfortunately. And as for this guy, he wants to go and give the brick wine to this place. Alright, go to next turn. Cool. I have the things you're waiting for, and we got a better relationship. Good stuff. So, did we pay her off? No, we haven't paid her off yet. That's why we can't cash in this favor, but looks like he can't introduce us to anyone interesting. So we're not gonna bother with it too much. Let's raid this safe house, and we got a shit ton of stuff. Mostly bottles that we can't really use for our Applejack operation. But I'm sure we'll find a way to utilize them. And let's sell some gin here. And we're gonna have to get over market price. You understand, right? Cool, so now we got a ton of relationship with this guy. And we can sell the kegs over here. We need out a discount, however. Cool, so we made some good money with this guy. We can start our poker place now, or what you call it. But where should we do that? I think we should start it somewhere where people actually respect us. So, and they have to owe us a favor. Actually, they have to owe us 2 favors, which I think just limits it to this front, right? Yep. If I had known that, I wouldn't have cashed in those favors. Yeah. What about this place? Nope. Alright, so let's go start it, because we want to get started on generating revenue as soon as possible. So, how about you... Wait, where is it? This one, right? Right, and we got a couple of buildings here. Well, might as well get the one that's closer to us, but it doesn't matter ultimately because it's on the same corner. And if we get $3,000, we can have a bigger game. So let's go find 400 more, which I believe we can get from here, right? Yeah. So get like, whoops, do some stuff as well. See, this place keeps racking up bottles, and we still have no idea why, which is strange as hell. Let's give her a Winchester rifle, just so people don't fuck with us. And this place is getting full, actually, right? It's 30% now. Damn. We can't really do anything with this rye. Can we hold production? Doesn't seem so. Alright, whatever. Let's go back and set up a gambling ring. So, this building, we wanna... Wait, we have 3,000, right? Why can't we do it? Oh, we need money laundering. And that will not number games. Will this teach us money long? This will teach us money longer, probably, right? But we don't have the scratch to do it. Alright, so we'll set up a small game, I guess. After all. Let's do it. Cool. And what does this do for us? It needs a manager. Well, it doesn't need it, but I guess it could benefit from it. And what else? Move cash into or out of your gambling requires a manager. Money stored in the gambling, less turns, profit or loss. How many walk-in might be interested? What is this? Okay, so we have some options here. Slot machine, policy shop. Alright, so raw betting slot machines, they provide a steady trickle of revenues from small-time players. Betting pennies on machines with terrible odds. Draws in many walk-in players from nearby houses to place occasional bets. Collect bets on numbers drawn from a spinning policy wheel, so this is like lottery. It's manufacturing. The manufacturer denies any rumors that the wheel is outfitted with weights and magnets to rig the results. Draws in many walk-in players from nearby houses to place occasional bets. Bookmaking. A simple game where players bet on the outcome of daily racetrack results. The game is hard to fix, so the house makes up by setting a really high edge given the odds. Oh, and this one have different weekly costs. Alright, so they each require like 1,000. Oh, this one requires 2,000 bucks, and this one requires 1,200. But we have the skill needed. And this one requires 1,500. Alright, so what does this do? It's easy enough to set up a few card tables, and they will provide seats for a few players, but the income will be spotty. All the same, it's a good way to get some locals on the hook. Alright, so we're probably gonna start with this one. Oh Jesus, I'm really getting sick here. And it requires cash on hand and more cash cost. So let us assign our Russian fellow to this place here. Yeah. And then we can give him like almost all the cash, right? Sure, let's give it to him. And we can't set up a card table yet, can we? Oh, we can. So let's do it. 350 due to trade organized. Cool. And it will be active in 35 days. Jesus. So it's definitely an investment. But I don't care about that. So we need more people. And luckily we have a bigger crew capacity now. And I believe that we can hire one more guy that is a good manager. And it's this one, right? Bad bartenders, great lookouts. Alright, so this one is definitely an option, but I think this one might be good. Curious, clumsy, careless, unkind, cruel, vindictive, myopic, quiet. This one is the same as the first one. Alright, so I think we're gonna go with the one that's not quiet. So this one only has 2 traits, but at least he doesn't have a negative trait. So let's have this guy hire him on the next turn. And I think we're done here for now with this guy. So can we have him recuperate? Let's do it. Might as well. Cool. So we'll pour all the money we generate through our alcohol production and we'll pour it into here because I believe this is gonna be a nice cash cow for us. And let's see, you have some stuff to sell. Well, not too many stuff. And these guys gonna hit us. Alright, let's go to the next turn. And this guy got tired, this gal rather, got tired of waiting for our bribe. And why did we buy ice? Isn't that step disabled? No, we enabled it. Alright, let's disable it again. Cannot run with the amount of cash currently in the coffers. Alright, so we need more money ASAP. And can we get some more of them here? Nope. How about here? Okay, here is some. And let's have you come over here. Get these bottles. They're coming from God knows where. Bring them over here. And take some money. Well, not all of the money. Take leave like 200 bucks or something. And let's hire this guy as well. Can you teach us homebrew production? Not in this one. Right, so this guy is the organized and hardworking type. Cool, so let's have him assigned to our Applejack operation so that we have managers in our ventures. And can we have you take care of her as well? Alright, let's go leave some money here first. And talk to him. Give him like all the money you have. I think this one requires like, I don't know how much. Let's see. 750. Alright, so so let's give him 1,000. Cool. So this place is sufficiently funded now. Hopefully it should be enough to get some nice winnings. And let's have her whacked. But first, talk to this guy, see who he knows. Wanda. Alright, what does Wanda buy or sell? Applejack. Not really useful. Alright. Let's have him also do some exploring. There was nothing there. To no surprise, because this is like the outskirts of the neighborhood. And I see no buildings here. So I guess we shouldn't bother exploring it. Alright, let's get rid of her. Can she give us a favor or something? Nope. Alright. Do it. She's incapacitated. Alright, go next turn. And now she hates us. Big surprise. Right. Let's finish her off here. Let's cover her little den. And it takes one to get here. Let's cover these places as well. And finish her off, hopefully. Yep. Cool. So what can she give us? 93 bucks. And 100 more. Is this because our vehicle is full? I would be really annoyed if I missed on some of these profits just because my vehicle was full. Right. And this will take 3 more days to set up, which is great. And we are really strapped for cash now, so I think we should look towards getting rid of more guys here. Or maybe even going after this family, which will take quite a bit of time, but it just might be worth it to get rid of this concern once and for all. Maybe we'll do it in the next turn. Right. Now, can we start attacking people here? What about this guy? Can we attack him? We probably can, but we won't kill him. And we'll be stuck in their territory. So we probably want to get all of our muscle ready here, including these guys here, and maybe even the managers from the operations, just so that we can mobilize a good army and take care of them swiftly. So maybe we'll do that, but in the meantime, can we see if these guys have changed their mind? Nope, not yet. That sucks. How about you owe me a favor? How about the favor you owed me? I know I just totally smashed up your place. Alright, so let's collect from Fred Stewart. Not collect from, but get a good in with him. And what about you? Did you change your mind? Nope. And she hates us more than ever. Cool. So we didn't achieve too much here. Right, and what should we do with this guy? Shall we start doing some exploring here? This requires... Alright, let's explore this area. And see what these businesses are. And get out. Back to our territory. Next turn. Cool, so this guy needs to recuperate. And once we do that, we're gonna start mobilizing our army here. And we got some protection payments. Sold some brick wine, all that good stuff. And bought some more bottles. Probably left them here. Right, let's leave some of this alcohol here. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do with these bottles, but I guess we'll stockpile them for now. Right. Let's have a drop of this Applejack as well. These baseball bats and weaponry. Now we can actually have you drive these bottles here as well. Leave some money as well. I think we should stop buying bottles for now because we have quite a bit. So let's have wheels here. Disable this step. Collect from the bottle returns. And no. Skip that step as well. Skip this. So all you gotta do is sell this stuff and buy apple juice for a while. And I don't think you even need to buy the apple juice. Yeah, we got for like 3 more batches. So let's skip that as well. And what about this place? Well, it's not as supplant as the other place. Okay, she's also doing the collections. But I guess we'll change that once we get one more driver guy. We'll have him just collect from the fronts. And we'll have the other guys just run the operations. So let's recuperate here. Can we do some more discovery? What about this place? Alright. Cool, so we sold some Applejack. Successfully repaired some vehicles. How much Applejack is there here? Not much. So we're selling all of it, which is good. And we're kind of selling this brick wine as well, which is good. And let's continue our exploration here. Let's cover some more businesses. And what can you introduce me to? Nobody wants. And I'm not gonna have a Kia still anytime soon, so you might as well forget that ever happening. And what can you choose me? Good leg brandy, no thanks. So we're having a tough financial time operating our 2 operations as it is. I'm not gonna spend even more. And let's introduce us to her, because once we take over, this contact might be useful. And who else can we introduce us to? I guess her, Gertrude Brooks. Sure. Cool. Let's continue cashing in some of these favors. She can introduce me only to her, which here's something, I guess. Right, printed promotions. What the hell is that? Remark your speakeasy. Oh, we would like to have a speakeasy, but I believe we need to upgrade our counter, our brick wine operation to a counterfeit wine operation first. So we might do that at some point, but we're not gonna worry about it too much. Right, let's get out of this territory. Can we explore here? Yes, we can. Cool. So we've got a new corner, and police are descending, and construction has finished on our card table. Cool. So it is operating normally, but we don't have any customers for now. Which kinda sucks. But I'm sure we'll get some customers real soon. And we've got this additional corner. And we can expand even further. So discover some of these businesses. And we cash in on your favor. Looks like you can help us with this guy, Michael Beck. Alright, how about this? Yeah, out here. She can leave us with Virginia. And Virginia sells constructional material and buys Applejack. Which is quite useful. What about you? What do you want? You want bathtub gin? Well, I don't produce the stuff, so I'm gonna have a real hard time getting you it. Truck repair base. I think you'll learn that later. And sure, introduce me to Emma Beck. And let's get out here. Maybe start going in this direction. Cool. So this guy is nice and recuperated, and we can gather the troops and start attacking this guy. But I think we'll do it in the next episode. So join us to see how that happens. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.